Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time we're tackling a really fascinating concept, and that's karma.
Okay.
And to help us explore it, we're going to be taking a close look at a YouTube video from the channel by Jin Solmi.
All right.
You know, karma, how the universe really works, all that good stuff.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
So this video, if it frames karma as this universal law of cause and effect. Like what you give out is what you get back. A cosmic boomerang, kind of?
It's definitely an idea that resonates across a lot of different spiritual traditions, right?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you see it pop up everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And it also ties in really strongly with the law of attraction.
Oh, right.
This idea that, like, what we focus our energy on, what we focus on, we tend to attract into our lives.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's all kind of interconnected in a way.
Totally. So the video, to illustrate this point, uses a really relatable example, like bumping into someone on the street. If neither of you really react, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, no karma generated, right?
Right.
But if the same thing happens,
Okay.
you react with a ton of anger or frustration.
Then things get a little more complicated.
Yeah, then you've started that karmic ripple effect.
It's not just about the action itself, you know?
Right.
It's also about the energy behind it.
The emotion.
Exactly, the emotion.
It's almost like, maybe not the best example, but punching a wall. It hurts because the energy you put into that punch comes right back at you.
Right. I see what you mean.
Ouch.
Yeah, definitely not the most pleasant example.
No, not at all.
But it illustrates the point.
That does.
So the video, it really emphasizes that our emotions, they're a potent form of energy, and they interact with this universal energy field that's out there.
Okay.
And this is where things get really interesting.
Right. Lay it on me.
The video actually claims that our emotions can shape our reality.
Whoa, hold on. Slow down a second.
Okay.
Are we saying that what we feel, we literally attract into our lives?
Yeah, it's possible.
Wow.
And it aligns with this idea like a collective consciousness, right?
Oh.
So it's like all of our individual emotions, they're kind of contributing to this larger energy field.
Oh, wow.
And that field can then influence our collective experiences.
Okay, this is blowing my mind a little bit.
It's a big concept.
So if I'm understanding this right,
Yeah.
if I'm alone in a room and I'm just feeling really happy, does that mean I'm somehow adding to like this collective pool of happiness out there in the universe?
Exactly. That's what the video is saying.
Right.
And then this happiness, it comes back to you, form of experiences that reinforce that feeling.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
It's like a feedback loop almost.
So just by feeling, we're actually contributing to the fabric of reality.
That's the idea. Yep.
That's heavy stuff.
It is.
But so, okay, let's say all this is true. What does it mean for, something like achieving success?
Well, the video actually suggests that going straight for the money, like chasing it directly, it's not really the most effective way.
Okay.
Instead, it emphasizes, creating value,
Right.
giving to the world, and then naturally receiving in return.
So it all ties back to that karmic boomerang.
Yeah, that's
What goes around comes around.
Exactly. And the video, it actually draws a really direct correlation here. It says the income we earn is a reflection of the value that we provide to the world.
So it's like the law of attraction and karma all working together.
Working in tandem, yeah.
Wow.
But there's another piece to this whole puzzle that the video emphasizes too.
Okay, what's that?
Gratitude.
Oh, gratitude.
He says it's really crucial in this whole cosmic equation.
Why is that?
Well, feeling grateful no matter what your circumstances are sends out a very specific kind of energy. It's like a signal almost, attracting more things to be grateful for.
So it's not about like waiting for something good to happen and then feeling grateful.
Right.
It's like you're grateful first.
Exactly.
Wow.
The video's very clear on that point.
Okay.
Gratitude comes first.
Okay, so if I'm following you, it sounds like we're actually in control of our destiny through our emotions.
That's the message, yeah.
Wow.
It's empowering, right?
It is, but it's also a little daunting.
It can be, yeah.
Because choosing those positive emotions all the time,
Right.
especially when life gets tough, I mean, come on.
I get it.
That's got to be easier said than done.
Oh, for sure.
It's a lot easier to just get swept away in the moment.
Definitely. But the video, luckily, it delves into some specific methods for doing just that.
Oh, great.
Choosing those positive emotions.
Okay, so we're going to get into that.
We are.
Awesome. Really curious to hear what those methods are.
Yeah, it's really interesting stuff, and we'll explore those in more detail after a quick word from our sponsors.
All right, sounds good. We'll be right back.
Okay, I just found out about this deal on the sleep ring. It tracks your sleep, heart rate, and daily activity, all without a bulky smartwatch. It's so lightweight, you forget you're even wearing it, and the battery lasts over 10 days on a single charge. It was $249, but right now it's only $107. And if you're one of the first 100 customers, you'll get a free charging case. That's like $30. And free shipping, which could save you another $10, depending on where you live. So yeah, that's around $40 saved. With St. Patrick's Day and Easter coming up, it'd make an awesome gift. If you're seeing this, you're probably still in that first 100. So seriously, go grab it.
All right, so we've established that emotions are super powerful, and we got to master them if we want to shape our reality. But, like, how do we actually do that?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right. It's easy to just say choose positive emotions, but when you're in the thick of it, in a stressful situation, it's not always that simple.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree. And the video, it's not suggesting that we just bottle everything up, pretend like we're not feeling anything.
Right.
It's more about understanding those emotions, where they come from, and then making a conscious choice to shift our perspective.
So in those moments, how do we actually shift our perspective? Does the video give us any, like, practical tools to do that?
It does. It uses this really great analogy. Imagine you're holding a glass of water. If you hold it for a little while, it's no big deal.
Right.
But if you hold it for a long time,
yeah,
it starts to get heavy, uncomfortable.
Yeah, your arm gets tired.
Okay, I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Our negative emotions, they're kind of like that glass of water. The longer we hold on to them, the heavier they become.
Precisely.
So it's about letting go.
Yeah, it's about acknowledging those emotions, understanding where they're coming from, and then consciously choosing to let them go.
Not pretending we're not feeling them.
Right.
But choosing not to be weighed down by them.
Exactly. And, the video emphasizes that it's really important to, like, cultivate positive emotions.
Yeah.
Things like joy, gratitude, love.
Okay.
These are the emotions that create a positive ripple effect out there in the universe.
So what we put out comes back to us. It all comes back to that karma boomerang.
Absolutely. And the video actually takes this concept a step further.
Okay. How so?
It suggests that this principle applies to our thoughts as well.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So even our thoughts have karmic consequences.
According to the video, yeah, they do. It emphasizes the power of positive thinking, saying that it can really attract positive experiences into our lives.
Okay, so let me see if I've got this all straight.
Okay.
We need to be mindful of our emotions.
Yeah.
Choose positive ones. Let go of negativity.
Right.
And be aware of the power of our thoughts.
All of it works together.
Okay, anything else the video highlights that we should keep in mind?
Oh, there's one more crucial aspect.
Okay, what's that?
Forgiveness.
Ooh, forgiveness.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
It is, but it's so important.
I can see how it fits into this whole framework, though.
Right. The video actually draws on wisdom from both Buddhist and Christian traditions.
Okay.
And it points out that when we hold on to resentment, anger, we're essentially staying tied to the negative energy of the past.
So forgiveness is about, like, breaking those karmic chains.
Yeah, exactly.
Cutting those ties.
Freeing ourselves. By forgiving ourselves and others,
right,
we release that negative energy.
And then that allows us to be more open to positive experiences.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm starting to see the bigger picture here,
Yeah.
It's about taking responsibility for our energy, both emotional and mental.
Yeah.
Recognizing that it has a real impact.
On our lives and the world around us.
Yeah, but if I'm being honest, it all sounds a bit, well, mystical,
I get it. I understand the skepticism.
Yeah.
But think about it this way. Like, even in science, right? We're
Yeah.
discovering that everything is energy at its core.
Right.
Atoms, molecules, light. It's all vibrating energy.
Okay. Yeah.
So why wouldn't our emotions and thoughts also be a form of energy that interacts with the world around us?
That's a good point. It's like we're all part of this big, interconnected web of energy.
Right.
And our emotions and thoughts are the threads that kind of weave the tapestry of our reality.
I love that analogy. That's beautiful.
Bang.
And, the more we understand those threads, the more consciously we can create the kind of tapestry we want.
So we're all artists in a way, co-creating our reality.
The universe, yeah.
Wow.
So, thinking about all this, what are your biggest takeaways so far?
That's a good question.
What feels particularly relevant to you right now?
You know, I've actually been going through kind of a rough patch lately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, just feeling stuck, uninspired, a bit lost,
Yeah.
And I think I've been holding on to a lot of negative emotions.
Like what kind of emotions?
Frustration, disappointment, maybe even some resentment.
It sounds like you might be carrying that heavy glass of water we were talking about.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But hearing all this about gratitude, forgiveness, choosing those positive emotions, it's like a light bulb went off.
Oh, I love that.
I realized I've been giving all my energy to those negative feelings,
Oh,
and it's just creating more negativity.
it's a cycle.
It is.
But you recognizing that,
Yeah.
that's a huge step.
So where do I go from here? How do I actually start shifting that energy?
Well, luckily, the video offers some pretty practical advice on just that.
Okay, good.
And we're going to dive into all those details
Okay.
in our final segment.
Awesome. So stick around, everyone.
We'll be right back.
Okay, I just found out about this deal on the Sleep Ring. It tracks your sleep, heart rate, and daily activity, all without a bulky smartwatch. It's so lightweight, you forget you're even wearing it, and the battery lasts over 10 days on a single charge. It was $249, but right now it's only $107. And if you're one of the first 100 customers, you'll get a free charging case. That's like $30, and free shipping, which could save you another $10, depending on where you live. So yeah, that's around $40 saved. With St. Patrick's Day and Easter coming up, it'd make an awesome gift. If you're seeing this, you're probably still in that first 100. So seriously, go grab it.
Okay, so we're back, and I'm ready for some action. All this talk about karma and emotions has been super interesting, but I need to know, how to actually apply it all to my life.
Yeah, I get it. It's one thing to understand the theory, but putting it into practice, that's where the real magic happens.
Right, exactly. So does the video offer any guidance on that? Like how to actually, do something with all this?
It does, and it actually suggests starting small. It's not about making these huge, sweeping changes all at once.
Okay, so baby steps.
Exactly, baby steps. It's more about cultivating daily habits that kind of gently nudge your energy in a more positive direction.
Okay, I can get behind that. So what kind of habits are we talking about here?
Well, one of the practices the video really emphasizes is mindfulness.
Mindfulness, okay.
Yeah, it's about taking a few moments each day to just observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment.
So like a mental inventory.
Yeah.
Just noticing what's going on in my head without getting all caught up in it.
Exactly. The more aware we are of our thoughts and feelings, the more power we have to choose the ones we want to focus on.
Okay, I'm with you. Mindfulness. What else? What other habits does the video suggest?
Another big one is gratitude.
Oh, gratitude, yeah.
The video recommends keeping a gratitude journal.
A gratitude journal.
Okay, where you write down, a few things you're grateful for each day.
I've heard of those, but does it really make a difference just writing it down?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
The act of writing actually helps us focus our attention. And it solidifies those feelings of gratitude,
Right.
And as we've been talking about, gratitude, it's a powerful energy that attracts more positivity.
Right, it's like sending that signal out to the universe.
Exactly. Hey, more of this, please.
I like that. Okay, mindfulness, gratitude. Anything else we can do to, actively shift our energy?
The video also talks about the power of visualization.
Oh, visualization.
Yeah, taking a few minutes each day to really vividly imagine yourself,
Mm.
living the life you want, feeling those emotions as if it was already happening.
So like intentional daydreaming, kind of.
It is a bit like that, yeah.
Okay.
But it's more focused, more intentional. It's about consciously using your imagination to create a mental blueprint for the reality you want to create.
Right, because the universe responds to our feelings, not just our thoughts.
Exactly.
Okay, this is starting to make a lot of sense. Mindfulness, gratitude, visualization, it all ties together.
Yeah, it all works together. Mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts and emotions.
Right?
Gratitude helps shift our energy towards the positive. And visualization helps us lock onto those positive feelings and project them outward.
Awesome. So it's all about consistency, right? Like building these practices into our daily lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like any skill, mastering your emotions takes practice.
Right. The more we do it, the easier it becomes.
Exactly. The more you engage in these practices, the more natural they'll become.
So it's a journey.
It is. It's a journey, huh?
Destination.
Yeah, progress over perfection.
That's a great way to put it. Well, this has been an incredible deep dive. I feel like I have a whole new understanding of, how the universe works.
That's amazing.
And more importantly, how I can actually play an active role in shaping my own reality.
That's what it's all about.
It really is. So for everyone listening out there, I encourage you to do the same. Experiment with these practices.
Yeah.
Embrace gratitude. Visualize your dreams and see what happens.
You never know what you might create.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up, I just want to remind everyone of that powerful question from the video. What emotions will you choose to cultivate today?
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Because those emotions, they're going to shape the experiences you attract into your life.
So choose wisely.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, keep diving deep, everyone.